So this method so basically ripping the top of your board off and putting your rebate on like this, your window rebate, there is a maximum on the 305mm board, there is a maximum you can rip. Now what I mean by that, when I run this through the rip saw and we take the top of it off, we put our window rebate on, see I've made a black line here, which if I hold my tape measure, that black line shows 60mm. Now what I mean by that is I can only rip to a maximum of 60mm if I dot that. So if I rip that off, the deepest I can take off is 60mm. Now the reason being, right there is at the top of that bottom rail. If I go any deeper, I'll cut into that rail and that will weaken off the system or make the system effectively, it won't work. So really important note, a 305mm foundation, the maximum depth that you can cut a 305mm board is 60mm. Down to 60mm deep for a 305mm and you're trying to achieve a deeper window rebate. If I cut that 65 and I put my pen around, as you can see what I've done here, I've actually cut the top of the stirrup off with an angle grinder, and that allows for us to cut the board there and a window rebate to sit in there. And potentially what you could also do, if you've got a wide window rebate, you can use a long tech screw, obviously longer than this, that can go through the rebate and actually can sink into that stirrup, which will help stabilise window rebates, especially when you've got a wider rebate. So that's a nice good trick, but definitely when you're ripping your board down, if the stirrup is in the way in any way, you can just use an angle grinder and cut it down. That's perfectly fine.